Actually, this is going to be my first Audi in Canada. For what I can recall, I think this is my first Audi. I've never had an Audi in Canada. I mean, in SA, I did have a few of them, which were probably older models. Pardon me, the exhaust is very loud. Yeah, but I guess you guys can still hear me, right? So today I'm just going to tell you guys about this vehicle, why I have it in my hands, why I bought it at the first place. Is it a good drive? Do I really like it? What needs to be done on the vehicle? Yeah, I know it sounds like a lot, but take it easy. I'm going to go on the road with you guys. Remember, I made a video telling you guys about my BMW, which I no longer have. So I sold my BMW, and the main reason why I did that is on my previous video. I did stated everything, mentioned everything. So in case you miss it and you want to hear the main reason why I sold my BMW, then I think you should probably check the previous video before you watch this one. All right, so this is the 2010 Audi A6. Like I stated before, I bought this vehicle from the auction. When I went through, I mean, I've had some bad experiences at the auction, so before I even bought this, I went in before the auction date to test it and make sure everything is okay. When I got there, everything wasn't okay. All right, when I started the car, there was some noise. Where from? Is this mosquito or what? Okay, let me roll this down and see if the person who sent it to call it back. Well, I just hope you guys can still hear me. It's still early in the morning. I think it's probably 8 or 7. Oh, the sun. Can't even see anything. Yeah, so it's about 8 in the morning. I woke up early to get this done. So back to the story. Before I went with my diagnostics and everything to check if we will get some faults on it. When I got there were no engine lights. It started fine, but it sounded like there is something that needs to be done to the pulley, because there was some noise that sounded like a pulley issue. I didn't mind, because I mean, I knew it's nothing related to the engine, and the engine is very good. Fun fact, this is one of the Audis that a lot of people claim, like people have given a good rating. This is the Audi 3-liter TFSI. All right, and it might be confusing because people may assume that the TFSI, I mean the T stands for turbo, and I don't even know why Audi did that. Honestly, I don't know. But the T is not for turbo. This vehicle is powered by a supercharge. So under the bonnet, I think you're getting about 300 horsepower, which is not slow. Yeah, it's not slow. It does the job. I mean, for quick overtaking, day-to-day driving, it's really not bad. But me coming from my BMW, which was a diesel, and I really did enjoy that vehicle. It's like I'm struggling to get a vehicle that can actually match the speed of that BMW. It's not like I love speed, okay? This is something that I think you guys can even relate, yeah? So let's say you have been living a good life for 10 years. You've gotten so used to it, and then all of a sudden, like, you have to go back to poverty. I don't know if you can relate. You know that pain? So I've been enjoying the BM, honestly. The power, like the fuel consumption, that diesel, you put a full tank, it can take you like 3 weeks. That BM, I really loved it. But let's not get carried away, all right? We're talking about the Audi, not the BM. So this is really not bad. I bought a whole bunch of vehicles trying to decide which one I really want, because it's got to a point when I buy this vehicle, it comes in, you notice there's a problem. I waited for about 2-3 months without having a car. Then I'm like, okay, let me just buy every car I see that I may like, and then I will decide from there. So I had a few cars. I had a 2005 Chrysler 300C, which was powered by the 5.7 Hemi. Very nice car, powerful, classy. And the thing is, for me, I struggle I don't really like cars that are like classic. I don't want to look like a big man. I'm still young. That's my problem. So I sold that vehicle real quick. I posted it, gone. And then I bought multiple vehicles, some I can't even recall. I bought a whole bunch of vehicles, X5s with the 4.8 liter V8, a whole bunch of them. I really did not like most of the vehicles that I had until the recent auction. So I picked this up. We went back and forth with the pricing because honestly, this car needs a lot of work. Windshield crack, first thing. A bit of oil leak, which I can probably sort out. Sensor related, which you guys probably heard when I started the car, makes a lot of noise. So it beeps a lot, tells you about pressure sensor, oil pressure sensor, and a whole lot of stuff. So I need to get all that done. Windshield, I'm probably gonna change that on Monday. I've been quoted $300, which is not cheap because I mean it's a German, right? So there's still a few money that I need to put into it. Probably $1,500 to $2,000 will get things sorted. Not completely sorted, but at least it can get it somewhere. The nice thing I like about the car is the previous owner did a few modifications to it, which sounds like something I love. All right. So at the back, we got two big exhaust pipe at the back, which makes the car sound sporty. It's nice, honestly. It sounds good. It sounds gentle. It's loud, but not like crazily loud. So talking about loud, in the previous auction, which came from Calgary as well, I also bought another vehicle because, like I said, I was trying to decide which one I really love. So I ended up buying the 2012 Chrysler 300, which this isn't powered by the V8. This is the V6, and it's a 3.6 liter VVT engine. I'm sure it's very common. You get those engines in the Dodge Jenny, Chargers, a whole bunch of, cars were having that engine. So I bought that. The car came in right at the spot. It sounded good. I loved it. But as times went by, I noticed, hey, this is the same classic car that I'm still complaining about, right? So with the Chrysler 300, I think they started from 2004 or 5, and they still maintain the same body shape even today. They no longer make that car, but yeah, it is so classy. The crazy thing about that car is it's so loud. And I mean loud. So the car came in, I took it for a drive. It's not as fast as this. It's not as fast, crazily fast like this car, but it still got some kick. It's like a young lady in a relationship. Talks too much. No power. So that car, I love it. Like the body wise, it looks good. Interior, not bad, but honestly, it's too classic for me. I don't like classic car, man. I'm still young. I don't want to look old. I'm not an uncle, you get. So I had an issue trying to choose between this one and that one. At the end of the day, I ended up picking this one for the reasons I mentioned. But at the same time, I feel like the Chrysler also got some spot in my heart, alright? And that is leading me to keeping two cars, which I don't want to do. I don't want to keep two cars. It's expensive to have two vehicles. It's too expensive. Insurance, maintenance, register, like it's too much, a lot of work. And in Canada, you cannot have a car without insuring, which is the biggest thing. Otherwise, I could even own 10 cars without any issues. But here, if you want to own 10 cars, which means you need to insure each and every car, which it's just not ideal. Yeah, it's just not ideal. So now I have this one here, which is, like I said, the 2010. I want you guys to really get the year model. That's what I've been repeating. So yeah, it drives good, but few maintenance needed, like I mentioned. So now I'm still stuck between the Chrysler and this one. I've already insured this vehicle. which my insurance is probably mad at me by now, because in a year I've probably, I mean this year alone, I've switched cars more than 20. So I'm sure they're definitely mad at me. Like, this guy is crazy, man. I'm just hoping they don't just wake up and cancel my policy and say, hey, we can't offer you insurance anymore. I just hope. But I'm doing nothing wrong, man. I mean, I'm a car guy. I love cars, and that's how it is. So yeah, I'm trying to head back on the freeway so you guys can at least feel a little bit of power from the vehicle. All right, I mean, I've been talking a whole lot. I haven't been showing any action, and you know, too much talk without action means nothing, right? So I'm trying to buy something in the shop. That's the main reason why I'm actually in this area. I passed the place because I need to let you guys feel the car. So the Audi is not bad. It drives good. I mean, it's something that, honestly, if I didn't buy all the other cars, I'll probably be happy with this. But I've bought a whole bunch of vehicles, and now it's like a competition. There's something you get in this, you don't get in that. There's something you get in that one, you don't get in this. Like, it's... The Chrysler is also nice. I mean, if you want to look more gangster, it's really not bad. But hey, classic car isn't for me, man. The sun is out. Sun is out. The worst thing I hate about the Chrysler, right, the 300, that car has no option for you to maneuver around with the gearbox, okay? So it's like, I know it's automatic and that's how it's supposed to be, but at least give us some sort of attachment to the vehicle. They just give us a gearbox, no manual mode, no S mode. I mean, I know it's not the S line, but at least you guys should like let us feel like, no, we're not paying for nothing. Put some small button in there, like S button, so we can know, no, at least there's something going on. I'm sure that's why probably the previous owner put a bigger pipe in it just to distract and make noise for no reason. So there's no, wait, why the hell is this road like this? Canada construction, they're always making construction. Okay, so I'm going to put it in sports mode, then you guys can really feel how this car sounds. All right, well, I just hope I won't be pulled out by a cop. Anyways, it's registered, it's insured, it's in my name, so I don't think that would be a problem. Okay, so sports mode, manual mode. Okay, manual will be fine. So it does have paddle shifters on the side where you can drive it like a manual car. I mean, it's not manual, but they give you some sort of manual, which is nice. Okay, so let's go. 1, 2, 3, and already I'm almost at 100. So it's nice. I mean, you can downshift, you can upshift. So that's number 4 right there. You can downshift. It sounds nice. It sounds nice. I mean, it's a German car, and you know, guys, when we talk about German, I'm sure you guys really understand what it means. I love it, man. Paddle shifters, I love it. So that's a little feel about the vehicle. I mean, it has all the power. If it wants to be fast, it can be fast. And if it wants to be gentle, it can be gentle. It all depends on how you want it to be, all right? And that's how I need my girlfriend to be. You get it? If I want it to be gentle, I mean, there's times that it can be gentle, not it. There's times that she can be gentle, and there are times that she can be rough after 10. So yeah, Audi A6, I wasn't really expecting the fun out of it. I mean, Audis have really not been my thing, man. I mean, I've always been a BMW guy. But let's see how it goes, man. Let's see how it goes. I'm not complaining. I mean, I love it. Besides, it's going to cost me some extra cash. I guess it's worth it, man. So I'm heading back. That was number 2. Oh, I see a Chrysler 300. The funny thing is, in Canada, there's a whole lot of Chryslers, man. So that was a downshift. Actually doing 100 and something in a 20 zone, which is not good. So this car can also cause some troubles, man. But once again, it's weekend, so there are less cars on the road, so I will assume there are less cops as well. But yeah, let's take it back to auto. And yeah, so in auto mode, the exhaust is not really loud. It goes a bit quiet. Not really quiet, but it's the sound is not as you drive it in manual or sports mode. So there's 2 options. You do have to, I mean, the manual option, which allows you to use the paddle shifters, and you do have the sport version, which I think it will probably soft the suspension. Is, I don't know what really happens, but it does something to the suspension. So yeah, so it's nice, fun little car, no complaints at all. I mean, if you're in the market trying to search for an Audi, I think the best spots, okay, like the nice side of Audis are probably in the Audi A5s and the A6. Yeah, that is if you don't want to go extreme sports. But if you want to go like in the sports segment, then obviously the S5, S6, RX8, if only you got the cash for that. All right, so this is actually the S6, but I think I forgot to mention that this is the S line. So I'm not sure what the difference is between the S lines and the other versions, but I believe maybe this will punch in a little horsepower, and probably the paddle shifters, maybe, because I mean the S line is for their sports side. Audi is so confusing, man. They make the RS, they make the S6, S5, and then they make the normal ones with S line. I think it's more like BMW, the way they have the M package on the 3 Series and other cars. So the M package is like giving you a little spicy of sports version, you get. So yeah, honestly, I'm still stuck till now. Like I said, I'm not sure which one I'm going to keep and which one I'm going to sell. But there is high chances, because now that I've put this in my insurance, then obviously it might stick with me for a little longer. Unless if someone wants to make me like a crazy offer, then why not? I mean, I'm all about the money, man. You guys don't know. I don't even need to talk much. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if things goes well, if I happen to get some change of mind, or if I happen to struggle whilst deciding on which car I need to keep, then I'm not gonna think 2 ways about this. I'm just gonna keep both cars. So this one and the Chrysler 300. Yeah. And one thing that I forgot to mention, since I was the one searching for the car, since I was the one in need, I did not buy them as like resellers price. I bought them as buyers, user. Okay, so there is the resellers price and then there is the regular price. Resellers price is where I make sure that I get them cheaper so I can sell and also make a profit. But with this ones, I didn't buy them cheaper. I picked this Audi for $4,000, including tax and everything, and now I'm going to spend extra $2,000, which is 6 plus. You see, so it's going to be tough to sell, especially in Canada. German cars, they really don't like German cars, so it becomes a problem trying to sell these cars in Canada. That's another reason why I might end up keeping this car for long. It's just a few people that actually know German cars, that really love German cars. But other than that, the majority goes for like American, like Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep. If ever they want to go German, they probably buy a new one from the shop straight up. So yeah, I'm back at where I'm coming to, and I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys did enjoy this little rant. I mean, it's been a long time we shot a car video like this, simply because I've been very busy trying to put my shit together. Like, I've been very, very busy, and even till now I still haven't figured out what I really want. So we will be updating you as time goes on. I mean, if you are new, there's no harm in subscribing to the channel. You'll definitely love the type of content we do here. So like, subscribe. Let me turn it off. Oof, my goodness. And this is not even loud. Wait until you hear the Chrysler 300. My neighbors hate me for that car, man. So guys, subscribe, like. If you have any questions or comments, just drop it in the comment section. I'll try my possible best to answer everything. Till we meet again, stay safe. Peace.